start game. What we got here? We have Adventurer, max SP 100, SP regains over time. Angle Slash, attack in front of where you're facing. The Crusader, the Cultist, and then a bunch of question mark people. I guess we'll go from left to right. Yeah, manuals are fun. I was also a particularly big fan of, like, early, we've talked about this before, early PC games with, like, the giant boxes and, like, cloth maps and giant books that were the manuals. Those were the best. I miss that time. We should probably start with normal, just to get a feel for it. So this is very much like Vampire Survivor, just with more graphics. Alright, that's experience. Oh god! I thought Angle Slash would take care of him. Alright, Lightning Bolt and Tangle, Stamina Potion, Death Sting. 1% instant kill chance. Ineffective on bosses. How's the volume, by the way, now that we're actually in it? Your dad would play Myst, you would hear him talk about those nice editions with the big books. Like, I miss Giant Box for Baldur's Gate 2 and Giant Box for Planescape Torment. Alright, so my lightning bot, it's a big floppy thing. It's mostly the music that seems loud, huh? If only someone in chat would have told me that the music is loud. Oh, the joke said that someone was telling me. No, don't hurt me. Infernal Ray, a piercing ray which slowly rotates before disappearing. Hourglass, skill duration, vitality. Interesting. So, like, we could change our stats. We could take curses. Explode. Or we could get actual moves that do things. Alright, how's it sound now? Last physical copy you got of a PC game was Diablo 3. Jeez, what is the last physical? I got a physical copy of The Evil Within, but I hesitate to even call it a physical copy. It's one of those things where you got a box, there's nothing in the box but a disc, and that disc is just a link to the Steam install. You occasionally increase your defensive stats, Spirit of Life. Throw a projectile at a random enemy, then bounce to a random direction 2 times. I'm gonna take Dancing Dagger. Gork, happy Monday. I enjoyed a nice cup of mint chocolate chip ice cream next to the cows that provided the milk for that ice cream. On a very windy day, unfortunately. That made it difficult to eat, but still delicious. +1 defense. Massive circle, enemies that walk onto it are damaged. You can upgrade Dancing Dagger. Man, we can fill everything up down here? That's a lot of stuff. Just gotta get different things. When did Kazaa come? Oh my god, Kazaa was 2002, I want to say? Maybe even earlier than that. Might have been like 2000. You have a 4-hour interview scheduled for Thursday? My goodness. But that is very exciting. Congratulations. Skill size gets bigger, more defense, regen SP. Oh, maybe I'll go with SP. I assume that is based on how often we use our thingies. So this, much like Vampire Survivor, has Survivor in the name. Is that part of the genre's name? Is it the genre of survivor games? Multiple injuries back to back. That sounds very, very good. Survivor likes. Like, it's not a survival game. Or is this a survival game? Why? Infernal Ray, Magic Missile. They got tired of the argument, just made their own genre. You were right, episode 3 of season 3 of D Space Nine is a fantastic episode. It's weird to me that like 90% of the romance-themed episodes feature Quark. They're really into like Quark wanting to get with ladies. It comes up a lot. Spectral Sword. The House of Quark. On this day, I met a brave Ferengi. Entangle. Yeah, the music's actually pretty boppin'. Did this come out following Vampire Survivor? Like, or were these concurrent things? Is this like a new trend in video games that we're about to see blow up? He has his own holodeck. He has multiple holodecks, sounds like. Bloms! It's very, very, very Vampire Survivor. Like, just not gonna sugarcoat it or lie to you. Like, it is a passive attack. You move the character, get experience points. It seems like there's a much larger pool of attacks and passives. Like, I mean, geez, the size of the bar down here is huge. That's the joke. It's the joke. Like, I'm not gonna poo-poo that joke. Like, I can't fault this game for being like Vampire Survivor, because Vampire Survivor is fun. I'm curious to see, like, how will this stand apart outside of just having a different art style, different music, and different abilities. Plus, they're both in early access. Who knows where both of these games are going to end up? Automates the movement too. The game will send you texts. Something like Brotato tries to bring something new to the genre. Interesting. I haven't played Brotato. Speaking of getting texts, I am the today's raffles for a game I absolutely adore, Frozen Synapse, a game which you can take your move and then it sends an email to the other player to let them know they can take their turn whenever they want. If you've never played Frozen Synapse, I highly recommend it. It's a very fun tactical turn-based game, but the turn-based element is like super turn-based. Like, I'm not joking. Like, you get an email, it's like your opponent is taking their turn. So my recommendation is start like as many games as you can. And if you want to play with someone you know, you let me know. I love Frozen Synapse. Yeah, like it's essentially you have a team of like 3, 4, 5 little soldiers that have different skills and weapons. You put your team together. You're on a randomized map, and it is a turn-based series of like tactical moments to see who's gonna win. It is a very slow game, but a very exciting game. Dev has said that he plays Vampire Survivor and is inspired by it. But he wants to do his own spin on the theme. Yeah, think XCOM PvP, but it's so... I almost want to like switch over to Frozen Synapse and like show you Frozen Synapse. the basic idea is you input all of your turns, like all of your moves for that turn. So you move all your minions, right? The opponent also does that when they're ready, and all of the movements and actions resolve at the same time. So like if your guy is set to breach a door and do a sweep, and the enemy is in that sweep, you will shoot that guy. If there's no one in there and your character's facing the wrong way and there's someone hiding in the corner and they're specifically aiming and waiting for someone to enter, your character will get shot. If that makes any sense. I don't think I'm doing a great job. Yeah, Frozen Synapse is good. It's a great game. I've played many rounds of it. It's fairly old at this point, but still great. What's the map like? Not super huge, but it can get pretty big. Smash Against Crystal lasts 5 years. I would probably do it like I do Wordle, you know? I would like do one move a day. I would say check out the Steam page. They probably have a decent little video to show you. What I would like now is a heal of some kind. Yeah, I'm not having the same level of urgency. I probably will have to turn on turbo mode. Next level will grant +1 amount bonus. Duplication. You know what? Sure. Oh, you know what? No, movement speed. Let's go a little bit faster. Lady, what's up? Wait, is there a chest? Yeah, let's go get that. Did I not take chain lightning? I thought I took chain lightning. I think this one's chain lightning. Oh god, it's a boss! Sorry, did my own wave thing hit me for damage? Oh, they're throwing stuff at me. Yeah, your pool of things is massive. Play again. Oh, it just drops me right in. I wanted to like switch characters. You're gonna throw me out of the whole game if I click on that, aren't you? We'll just start from here. You're enjoying your not actual day off? Drop experience. Icicle barrage. It took a lot of willpower not to just turn on Rift Wizard when I turned on the stream. After yesterday's really good completion of the limited spellbook challenge, I got a hankering. Rift Wizard's just such a fucking good game. Bucklary Spectral Sword. I feel like there's interesting ways to take Vampire Survivor, but more Vampire Survivor is not especially interesting. Like, I agree and understand. I feel like this is fun, and I enjoy this. But we have played a lot of Vampire Survivor, so I understand why that is the immediate comparison point. Chain lightning, obviously. Yeah, Rift Wizard's so good. Until I see a summonless run. I might... Like, I am kind of headachy today, which makes me want to play games that are very turn-based. So we might do a Rift Wizard, maybe. I'll show you a summonless run. We have done a winning run with Lightning. Lightning's a great build, and I kind of want to do another Lightning run. I want to do a lightning metal run. Like, metal magic with lightning, I think, might be a fun combination. More Icicle Barrage? Ascension. Nah, Icicle Barrage. Still shocked the Leviathan went easier. I'm shocked that it worked. Do 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 do. Vampire Survivor's good because of the shameless beep boop fan service. I think that might be the big difference and why Vampire Survivor's so immediately grabby. Like, I like the graphics of this game. I think this game looks better. But Vampire Survivor has the... It has the slot machine. The slot machine effects, where, like, everything immediately hits the endorphin button. Yeah, like, I'm trying to be clear here. I don't think this is bad. I like this. I think this is fun. I'm enjoying myself. But Vampire Survivor is just, like, a weird endorphin cycle, where it's just, like, flashing lights, slot machine fucking chest opening! And it's just like, yeah, yeah! Leveling up has, like, shit going everywhere. It's great. One of my favorite games of all time is a shameless ripoff of Isaac. And I like it because it does different stuff later, so maybe this is okay. I mean, we haven't played much of this. It might really branch out later on. What game is your shameless ripoff of Isaac? Yeah, very Bing Bing Wahoo. But, like, I really like Bing Bing Wahoo. Bing Bing Wahoo is really like, oh yeah. And the music's good. I think checking out the other classes might be what will help us see the value here. Like, if there's one thing Vampire Survivor doesn't do super well is the different classes don't feel terribly different most of the time. Our Darker Purpose. Edward Gorey's Isaac. You know a game that we should play for Halloween at some point? They Bleed Pixels. I've always wanted to go back and try and finish They Bleed Pixels. Ba, 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 ba. I have not played Stacklands. Appreciate the interface from Casino Games. Curious Wisp. Doesn't knock back. I'll just make Magic Missile. I don't think I've seen Our Darker Purpose very much. For those that aren't aware of They Bleed Pixels, think Super Meat Boy, but Lovecraftian and a little plot focused. Sorry, you're right. UI is user interface. Ba, 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 ba. They Bleed Pixels remind you more of Celeste? Celeste is probably a better comparison point. They Bleed Pixels predates Celeste, so in my brain I compare it to Meat Boy because Meat Boy's what existed at the time. Or I guess another comparison point I could have done from that time period would be Dust Force. For those that remember Dust Force. I like the music and I like the sprite work. Like, the little rat guys are expressive. The rat man that was coming at us was nice. Pest control achievement unlocked. Yeah, the red outline's not the best. But at least it's not Loot River. Loot River still, like, haunts me a little bit with how bad the stupid enemy design looks. Loot River, Loot River had an update that was just apologies. It was like, sorry. I had a big list of like how people were very down on the game. I felt bad almost. Ah, Revita. That's a game I really should pick up. Anything that involves pixel-perfect jumps is a big no from me. Did that shit in the 80s, don't need to do it again. They Bleed Pixels is less about pixel-perfect jumps and more difficult platforming combat. Like, your attacks that hurt enemies are also how you move. Does anyone really like platforming? I do. Like, I love Mario games. I adore Mario games. Reroll! You're ashamed of liking the Burton aesthetic? Hey, Tim Burton has a great aesthetic. Yeah, Loot River wasn't super hyped, but it was anticipated, and it did have a lot of trouble. But like, boy howdy, their week one update was just an apology and a list of things they're gonna change. My big complaint with Loot River is still, it feels like they have two ideas, and those two ideas don't mix. Like, they're not interacting. The Tetris aspect and the roguelike aspect they don't talk to each other. They're in the same room, but they're awkwardly sitting across from each other and not talking. If you ain't jumping in your platformers, try VVVVVVVV. God, VVVVVVV is a game that I associate with being bored at work now, because I did most of my playing that on the crappy work computer. Yeah, I'm getting like a Super Nintendo feel for this. Yeah, VVVV is really good. Just sucks that Tim Burton's racist. Really? I enjoy Tim Burton's early movies. I haven't really kept up with any of these done recently. Has he said anything recently? I haven't heard anything about him being racist. Give me the dirt. Scoop. Trying to think what the last good Tim Burton movie was. It's been a while. A crystallized chest has appeared. Alright, this time I'll actually get it. He does really like his waifish pale people. Gotta break this chest open. Crystallized chest has more health than all the enemies. Open the chest! Relic 1. Dancing Dagger, +6 bonus. Ascension, movement speed +50% while active. I'll go with Relic 1. Oh, bonus relic. Ascension, Lightning Strike. Oh my goodness! Jackpot, achievement unlocked. I think I'll go with Icicle Barrage. Selected Invocation. Instantly level up, you'll start at 0 experience for your next level. You don't have to use them. Gain 10 rerolls, don't use them immediately. Go to full health. I'm already at full health. Craft! What's going on, buddy? You love Revita? gambling obsessed Gungeon with Wild Isaac's energies. I should really just pick that one up and we can check it out. But yeah, Pawnee, I agree. Like, I like this game. It is very understated. It's like a very calm version. Sedated almost. Going good, going good. I'm glad you're doing well. He only does write movies for 2 people. People who look like they don't leave the house. That's Chris's comfort zone. No, I am a person who doesn't leave the house. I went outside today and it was just warm and filled with pollen. The fact that I have a headache is entirely due to the fact that I think I was just outside for a while. I had to bring my mom and my nephew to the ice cream place. Yeah. My comfort zone is the Spider-Woman. Oh, lady, exactly. People scare me, yes. Have you ever seen a sleepy spider go outside? Yeah, they're only inside. Yeah, the goth scene, or that aesthetic rather, not limited to just pale white people. Which would be nice for Mr. Burton to realize. Yeah, that's the thing. It was hot and windy and filled with pollen, and now my head hurts. Like, I got ice cream though, so that worked out. Enjoyed me a nice mint chocolate chip. I wonder if there are like evolutions for things. No, that I'm thinking of Vampire Survivor with that. Oh, Gollum got him. That's a boss down. Open the chest. Exactly, lady. Like that Graveyard Keeper and Vampire Survivor are kind of synonyms. Very different games. Lightning Strike. I'll just go straight to level up. Although, no, I'm about to level up. That'd be silly. I'll just recover and be immune for a second. Shroud of Darkness approaches. Those bright red outlines. I think just making them larger is good enough for me to know they're elites. They're too chunky. Snare playing, hello there. This is Nomad Survival. If you like Vampire Survivor, it's a very similar experience. Cause all enemies to wander away. No, I want more exploding corpses. There are absolutely synergies. Alright. Uh-oh, I could hear the other problem we're gonna have today already. Apparently there's going to be a rather intense thunderstorm today. So if I suddenly disappear, just know that I loved you all. And, play Hoobastank at my funeral. Alright, Core, welcome back. You jealous of the storms? You forgot Hoobastank was a thing. I was like, alright, the joke is gonna be play music at funeral. We need a joke here. And Hoobastank is a funny name, so that's all that came out of my brain. Storm past you. She got beers now and still later. Yeah, I like this track. You know what game was a lot of fun that I kind of wish there was more of? Sea Salt. Sea Salt was a really fun game. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun with Sea Salt. I have 47 rerolls. These little shrimpy shambling mounds reminded me of that. Alright, Salt Sanctuary is something we have to play sooner or later. Each skill has 10 levels. It'll receive upgrades on level 5 and 10. Ah, I have gotten the relics, or one relic at least. Keep focusing on Icicle Barrage. Start making my way toward that crystallized chest. You think this game shows more potential? That's true, I guess. I've never played Salt and Sanctuary, but I do want to play it. But the sequel is out now, Salt and Sacrifice. Really? Salt and Sacrifice not as good, huh? The game said a Shroud of Darkness is approaching, and now it got dark. Fog of War. Yeah, Salt and Sanctuary does have a unique graphical style. Well, maybe we'll ignore Salt and Sacrifice for a while, and maybe pick up Salt and Sanctuary. Oh my god! New one, no. Old one, yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Relic 1, Relic 2, Relic 1. Oh, it didn't get lucky that time. Interestingly, also went for 30 minutes as the goal. More chain lightning. Yeah, if you guys are maybe down for Rift Wizard, I wouldn't be opposed to doing another Rift Wizard run today. Maybe just a normal, not even a challenge run. I feel like if we do challenge runs, the chances we have to lean on Conjuration's a little high. And I do want to show a free of conjures run. Mayfly Survivor. 1 second arcade mode. I forgot what I wrote. Oh, right. Source of Madness I was going to poke. But like I said, I'm a little headachy. So I might be more into a turn-based game than a hoppy, jumpy game. Salt and Sanctuary now has a scaling problem with the UI. At 1440p, there might be a mod to get that one out. You said you like platforming. How about some chaos? I just said headachy, you monster. Things that are like chill. Caves of Cud, Rift Wizard. Any number of like 900 games I have that are more slow paced. Final Fantasy Tactics. I still need to finish playing that playthrough. Like, I do want to do part 2. Turn-based platforming. I took a painkiller. Like, it's, I could feel, you know when you take a painkiller and, like, you feel the headache, but it's not quite on the surface level? It's just, like, background radiation headache? That's what I got going on. Stacklands! If I owned Stacklands, I would do Stacklands. I don't think I own Stacklands. I'm fairly certain I don't. Nope, I don't have Stacklands. There is an update for mini motorways, but I feel like if Creedmoor's not here, I know he's on a trip. We shouldn't do mini motorways. We gotta go save mini motorways for Creedmoor. If Creedmoor shows up, we'll do some mini motorways. Chicory, that's an option. Like, I made Rift Wizard my game of the year, and I'm still feeling it. Like, it's just really good. Yeah, 3 maps. There's, like, a new nighttime thing going on. Cars have headlights. We could start a new RimWorld land. Whatever I'm already, like, working on, I want to try and see these upgrades. Gimme. Sure is getting crowded over here, Jesus. Super Auto Pets. I don't think I own that one either. That one sounds more familiar. I might have that one. I'll have to check. Ba-da-ba. Icicle Barrage. That's why it sounds familiar. Oh, whoops! I'm just taking a lot of damage here. I gotta be careful. I'm looking at chat a lot. See if I can't find a healing thing somewhere. There we go. No hurry. Oh, it's a boss slime. Weirdly enough, I saw Terraria got an update. I thought they were done updating that game. Me scrub. Ripped. A lot of blobbies. A chest would have a full heal in it. Making my way to that chest. Randomized world and biome changes and new things to find. The Toho Auto Battler, yeah, that has to happen just eventually, right? Every genre gets a Toho game. That's the rules. Bullet Hell's just the most well-known. I think it's interesting that this game has a finite map and the enemies don't teleport to keep up with you. Oh my god, that one fly just tore me apart. 15 minutes. Is that the best I could do with this game? Alright, go back to title. I want to see a different class. Unlocks. The Rat Folk Archer. Heritage, huh? Title? Have we talked about EVE Online and Microsoft Excel yet? We haven't. That is the classic joke, though, that the spreadsheet game. Yeah, Terraria just can't stop. They'll never do it. They'll never stop. I'll be your healing thing to buff. The Raffo Gocher's cute. Wait, they're officially partnered? Really? I thought it was just the classic joke that EVE Online is a spreadsheet game. I can't believe they're officially partnered. Big rippin'. Trick shot. Fire an arrow at your cursor location, bouncing off the edge of the screen and piercing it. Oh fuck, man. I forgot that cursors are a thing because of this genre. You'll be able to export data to Excel, and they might even have it in game now. That's amazing. Level 20, up to 6 arrows can exist. Level 49 arrows. Explosion radius goes up. Combo into a second attack, combo into a third attack. Thor. I don't want to check out the cultist, but this guy's cute. Yeah, I'm the same way, Traxium, except drop EverQuest and replace that with Rune. Not Rune. Hold on. Ultima. Replace that with Ultima. Ultima Online. Curse a random enemy, causing them to explode and die instantly. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the cultist. +1 bonus rerolls every level. Inflict double damage, but lost HP cannot be recovered in any way whatsoever. Go ahead, go right there. Double experience mode. No achievements in this mode. just a rat out there exploded. Ooh. Ultima Online was your first. I think for most people it was their first. My favorite thing about that was chests were not. They weren't instanced. Like, a chest exists for everybody. So, like, if you're on the docks, people would just put stuff in there because they're on the docks, they're doing trading, and they don't have enough room in their inventory, so they would hide something in a barrel nearby. And like, my character would I would boot into the game, I would go to the docks, and I would just rob everything in every container on the docks, because like every barrel, every chest, every box, they're all storage containers, and people would use them for temporary storage, and I would just sweep through. I was a monster. Yeah, like, if you are 35-ish, you know what Ultima Online is. If you're younger than that, you might not know what Ultima Online is. My favorite part of MMOs was worlds that weren't instanced. EVE's interesting, but a lot like America if you're not a corporate hotshot. You're not gonna have that much fun. Yeah, the thing that I like about EVE Online is kind of just reading stories about it. Like massive heists where hundreds of thousands of real-world dollars are stolen. Because these ships are like, they have real-world USDA... Wait. You know what I mean? Like a money equivalent. My brain's not quite on yet. Or will not be on at all today. But, USD. Premium cut ships. This is grade A ship meat. But I always found it fun to read the stories of like long-form heists where people would infiltrate groups. They would apply for jobs in like the other group's collective, pilot a ship for like months, years. Like these are like Ocean 11 style heists that are going on in EVE Online. Like, that's not something I would ever experience, but reading those stories are, like, amazing. It's phenomenal stuff to read. Like, the amount of time and planning that goes into that is just incredible. Yeah, okay. I didn't even know there was a part of that game that wasn't PvP. I thought they were always PvP. I liked them when there were 3 parties in Orc Camp and EverQuest, where they negotiate who got which spawns. Like, I prefer those style of MMOs. Like, everything's there, everyone has to interact at the same time. World of Warcraft showed up and they're like, okay, enter this special dungeon. It's your instance of that dungeon. I was like, man. Or like you put something in a chest, no one else can see what's in that chest. It's tied to your character's account. I'm like, man. Man. Ara was huge in Eve. She was one of the big shots? A counter-espionage corporation. Like, that kind of stuff blows me away, that is possible. I never had, like, the time or energy investment to get into that, but I appreciate that exists in the world. Yeah, you have a giant target on your property. Every party gets wiped. Yeah, real world stuff. Like, I read a great breakdown, just a long ass article with pictures and like bios of the different people involved, and like it's a 5-year odyssey of like, all right, this guy infiltrated their organization, worked their way up to the ranks, was trusted, involved in multiple like long form campaigns with these people, and then at this crucial moment just stole all of their very valuable like Juggernaut class ships and stuff. It's like, whoa, that's amazing. Like, you could make a movie out of that and it would be an entertaining, good movie. But in real life, like, what did that look like? In real life, it's someone looking at a spreadsheet, having a chat window open, and like piloting a ship in space for 6 hours. It's incredible how exciting it is to read, but like super boring to watch. I don't have the attention span for one primary account, let alone alts. Jesus. I was barely able to do 2 different playthroughs at the same time of Elden Ring, to the point where, like, I stopped one, focused on the one I was streaming, and then picked that other one up afterwards. I can't do 2 things at the same time, I guess. There we go. Now if things walk directly up to me, at least I hurt. Yeah, like, I totally know where you're coming from there, Ironcore. I just, like, I never have the attention span for MMOs. Like, I just can't do them. I love that it exists. I look forward, like, I always like reading stories about the game. Draxon, this is a fun game. I find it less exciting than Vampire Survivor, but that's because Vampire Survivor is basically built like a slot machine in a casino. Like, that game is designed to, like, stimulate the part of your brain that pumps out endorphins. So when I play Vampire Survivor, like, that 30 minutes blows by. It feels like it's 15 minutes instead of fucking 30 minutes. This one kind of has the opposite situation where, like, I look up and it says I've only been going for 3 minutes. It's like, that's impossible. I've been doing this for 10 minutes at least. Is Magic Survival the first of these games? I need to find this first one. Crimson Lands clone. We gotta find the first one. That way we can name the genre. Like, we call everything else roguelikes because the game was called Rogue. We gotta find the root game here. That's how everything should work. Platformers are Mario-likes. Magic Survival is a mobile game that's largely credited as the first. Alright. These are all Magic Survival-likes. Robotron clone. Man, I haven't thought about Robotron in a long time. Robotron was one of the few games that worked with the little tiny Rob the Robot for the NES. Dark Souls 8, the first Souls-like. It's true, that'd be Demon Souls. That's why it's called Souls-like. Demon Souls. Not the dark part. And even then, that's debatable. But I feel like Kingsfield has some of the DNA, but not all of it. Like, things change to make it distinct. Dishonored, my favorite Doom clone. Well, single stick, ah. Come on, I want more of the things I already got. Yeah, I'll take that one. It's all just Smash TV. It's really not. I played so much Smash TV as a kid. Smash TV's great. I used to play a lot of Smash TV. Casefield's so cool. Come on, I want things I already have levels of. Good luck, you'll need it. The only good luck for me is Super Nintendo Star Fox. Good luck! That might even be the N64 version now that I think about it. Super Nintendo version, they didn't have voices, they had... So maybe I'm thinking of the N64. Good luck! I'm so tired. Does anyone else have this problem where someone says to you, alright, tomorrow, early-ish in the day, I will show up. Or you have to do something. Like, there is a timer on your morning. And then because of that, a weird anxiety creeps into your brain and body, and you just don't sleep. You have trouble sleeping because of the next day. Yes, anyone with an anxiety disorder has this problem, basically. That is why I'm so tired. My mom was like, yeah, we'll probably be there around noonish. And so, like, just couldn't do it. Couldn't sleep. I'm glad we all suffer this way. I hate that I'm almost leveled. I should really wait before I open chests. What is sleep? You don't have the problem? It's definitely tied to anxiety. Ah, let's just take life. Choose life. Oh no, see, I do both. I'll stay up late, like last night, up late, like tidying up. And then just couldn't sleep anyway. Even with my stupid sleep meds. Anxiety could overpower any of those. The only sleep meds I ever had that anxiety couldn't overpower was an awful antipsychotic tranquilizer that gave me incredible sleep paralysis. Never again will I take that stuff. I can't remember what it was called. Well, now I gotta know, Cthulhu Tentacles, did you fuck? You wanna try sleep paralysis? I wouldn't recommend it personally. Like, sleep paralysis has this interesting thing where even I understand that I live in a real world where there are rules and laws and physics and there aren't like aliens or ghosts or demons. With sleep paralysis, it triggers the parts of your brain that happen when you're dreaming, but you're still kind of awake, which is why your body shuts down. You know, it's locking you down so you're not moving while you're asleep. But those sensations of dreaming are still kicking in, and so absolute terror is usually like the first thing that gets flipped, and vivid hallucinations and sensations will follow. So like you want to feel like you can't move, but you're 100% convinced that at the foot of your bed there is a fucking demon who's going to drag you out of bed. You will feel the hands close around your ankles, and you'll almost get that like sensation of inertia as your body's pulled. It's wacky stuff. You do not invite in the sleep paralysis demon. They must know my wife, Bazinga! Oh my god. Like, what made me stop taking that particular medication, despite the fact that it was fairly good for managing mania, is I was on a bus, and on the bus I experienced sleep paralysis. That was like the last straw for me, just being trapped on a public transit system with the sensation that there was something in the seat behind me that was going to kill me. It was like, no thank you. Let's never have this happen again. The wheels went round and round for terror. I can't blame you for trying it. I always try things. It's just one of those things where when it happens a lot, it's just like, oh my god, can we just not? Ah, there we go. It would be so tough if you didn't have 900 little goblins walking around next to you. That's what I thought. Oh, he was filled with goblins! I want that chest that has heals in it. Fuck lots of meth. There you go, Gomper, you got your ticket. Like, I love horror movies, but I don't love them because they scare me. They absolutely don't scare me. Open the chest. Alright, what we got? Colorless glyph, base damage +2, size doubled. And we'll go down. Full life! Yeah! 10 seconds of immunity, I'm just gonna walk into you people. Man. Gotta reroll a lot. There's so many things in this game. Yeah, that synergizes with what I'm already doing. MacLeod. I'll have to check that one out. My to-read list is a little large at this point, so it'll be a while. If there's one thing I don't do nearly as often these days as I used to, and should really get back into, it's reading. I haven't sat down and read a book in a little bit. It's been a hot minute. Just need to pick up a book and start it, so I have something to just turn on. Gotta wait until the shadow people turn up, then hammer the downers. How's it compared to junk? Oh, you're talking to 421, I imagine. You use all these rerolls. Come on. I see something that I have like 3 in. Yeah, just more curse. Chest. All right, here's the thing. We're gonna try and level up before we open the chest. That way, we get real full value from the instant level up. Come on. Give me those little jimmies. The experience in this game reminds me of the experience in Nuclear Throat. Just tall triangles. Taller rectangles. Obviously the color is an orange. I'm just gonna use all my rerolls. Oh, okay. We don't want that much more experience because we want to just get an instant level up from the box. Come on. Almost. I say that. I don't have any cause to say that. Not open. Read the werewolf adoption novel? You're talking about Mongrel, right? Like that's pretty much the top of my read list is Mongrel. There we go. I'm still tempted to read Dune. I gotta read Dead Astronaut still. Chain light sock. Lightning strike. Straight up instant level up again. When an enemy is hit with a missile, recover SP. I mean, I do have level 4 in there. I'm more interested in just making everything explode. I want to curse again. Wait, do I not have? I just took this from the chest. Maybe I was confused. Oh. No, when I was opening the chest, I saw Chain Light Shock. I read it as Light Sock. That's the only reason why I was like, yeah, I got this in the chest. Oh, I'm calling it Light Sock, but it was Shock. That was a relic, okay. What's the relic do? Whatever, it's working out pretty good so far. Ah, relics modify your skills. I was right to take the thing that pairs with the thing I took. I just want to curse. I want as many ranks and curses as I can get. Reduce nighttime fog while moving. Yeah, it's a walking in the dark kind of thing, you know? Unless I see Light Sock, of course. Icicle Barrage. I do want more. I want Curse. All Curse all the time. Chain, light sock, and curse. That's what I'm gonna put my points into. Do. Use all the rerolls. We'll get more later. Oh, we're gonna run out. One more. We'll take the ice crash. Yeah, the pickup thing would probably be a good idea. Ooh, deep red. Oh god. Oh, he just kind of gently touched me, and thus I died. Do I have more things I could spend here? Total coins, 515. Oh, there's achievements we have to do.